Hey, welcome to another Streamyard video from Alpha Media. I am Bradley J. I'll be your host today. And today we're going to be talking about the Choose to Include 5K Heroes for Inclusion. It's an event happening here in Topeka, October 29th at Hummer Sports Park at 10 a.m. And I really love being involved with Special Olympics, especially because teaching the responsibility of inclusion. Everybody wants to be including, and we're helping support Special Olympics of Kansas. And I'd like to bring Caitlin and Josh onto the screen so we can talk to them about the upcoming event. Well, hello, you two.
Good morning, Bradley J.
How you both doing?
Good. We're so excited to be here to talk about our upcoming 5K.
Well, a 5K, it's not a long ways, really, running or walking. And this is a great event, again, talking about inclusion. Caitlin, I want to start with you. Can you tell us about the Choose to Include 5K that is happening Saturday, October 29th? And what is the mission behind the event?
Yeah, so we are trying to raise money for our Unified Champion Schools programming. So Unified Champion Schools aims to promote health, eliminate hurtful language, reduce bullying, and overall just make schools a lot more inclusive places. We do this through three components: unified sports, which means we have kids with disabilities and without disabilities playing together on the same team; inclusive youth leadership; and whole school engagement. Unfortunately, Daniel, who's also an athlete on staff with us, couldn't be here today, but he attended a Unified Champion School. And when he talks about his high school experience, he uses words like my Northwest family. I was the hype man for the football team. They looked up to me not just as a student, but as a leader. And, that's really what we want, is students with disabilities truly embedded in their high school culture. So the 5K is to raise funds for that. We're really trying to focus on traditionally underserved communities. So we're KCK, Wichita, and Topeka, which is why we want to host one here to get the community involved and raise funds so we can really bring quality resources to our Topeka schools.
So if somebody wants to get involved, how can they do that? Is there a place that they can go and register and get more information?
Yeah, so if you go to our website at soks.org/events, you can register there. We have a 1 mile walk that's free. So if the 5K seems a little bit daunting for you, you could sign up for the 1 mile. We also have the 5K. You can sign up there to volunteer as well if you'd rather just, hand out water and medals. Or if you just want to stay home and want to donate money, that's fine too. So all of that can be found on our website, or if you see here, we've got a QR code on our flyer. It's going to be a really fun day. Josh is going to be our MC. We've got athletes coming. We'll have our store there so you can buy Special Olympics merchandise. It's just going to overall be a really fun day. The course is wheelchair and stroller accessible, so bring the whole family.
So before I get to Josh and ask him, I have a question for you, Josh, coming up. I want to ask you, Caitlin, since Halloween's coming up, can people throw on a costume, maybe a hero costume?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. So our theme this year is Heroes for Inclusion. So we would love, since it's right before Halloween, for you to wear your best superhero costume. And we will have a costume contest with some very special prizes. So make sure you put on your best superhero costume.
What can I go as? Who would be my Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man, man. That would be my go-to costume. Josh, I want to turn to you. Now, I understand that you're actually a new employee of Special Olympics. Tell me, what do you do there?
Sure, Bradley J. So I am the Inclusive Leadership Coordinator, which that means is I get to help run our athlete leadership program. So we train athletes to become spokesperson. They can also be on our Athlete Leadership Council that I'm also the chair of, and just a lot of leadership programs that we have at Special Olympics Kansas. And I'm so proud that I get to help the athletes become a leader in our organization.
What does it mean for an athlete to become a leader? Like once they have that role and they know that they're in a leadership position, what does that mean to that person?
To be included, and also they can give their voice to what they want to see at our program level and go from there.
That is awesome, man. It's always good to have leaders to look up to and to find someone as a mentor. Now, I know, Caitlin, we talked about registering. Is there a way for people maybe who want to come out and volunteer? Can they do that as well, and how do they do that?
Yeah. So again, if you go to our website at soks.org, under events, there'll be a place where you can sign up to volunteer. And I forgot to mention this earlier too. You can also register day of. So we're starting 9 a.m. If people just want to show up, register to run, or just come hang out with us, they are more than welcome to do that. But if they would like to volunteer, we do have a spot on our website that they can do that.
I'll tell you what, every time I'm at a Special Olympics event, it is like, it just fills your heart up. I mean, and you get to, I'm always meeting new athletes and new people and family members and everything. And it's such a great event. This is the Choose to Include 5K Heroes for Inclusion here in Topeka, October 29th, Hummer Sports Park, 10 a.m. And Josh, what would you like to say to people that are watching the StreamYard and the listeners about Choose to Include? What does it mean to you? And what more can you tell us about it?
Sure. So, I mean, we want to be included in our communities and, just be a part of everything going on, going to movies, hanging out at school, just like any normal teenager. Want to be included in school activities and just want to be included.
And people don't, I think sometimes people don't, I don't know if it don't understand is the right way, but people like you said, growing up, like I can remember being a kid and just wanting to be included in things. And it was just as simple as going over and saying like, hey, do you want to join us? Come join us to have some fun and let's hang out and get to know each other. And that's what these events are all about. Again, Josh, Caitlin, anything else you guys want to add before we wrap things up?
We just really hope to see the community come out to support so that we can get these programs up and running in our schools.
It's a great way to be involved in the community. Again, Choose to Include 5K Heroes for Inclusion, Topeka, right here, October 29th, Hummer Sports Park, 10 a.m., benefiting Special Olympics of Kansas. Caitlin, Josh, thank you so much for joining me. Hope we get to do this again sometime and talk more about Special Olympics of Kansas.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bradley J. See you soon.
All right. See you soon.